Hi, my name is Olivia. I've landed just in time to catch another segment of Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers with William Craig III. Today, Mr. Craig will be demonstrating another powerful prompt to help us use AI effectively in our job search. I can't wait to see what he's going to share with us. And the best part is, I can watch the replay on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel at Get Up and Get a Job. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Mr. Craig is about to take off.
And thank you so much, Olivia. And welcome back to those of you who have been following the series, either in person or by watching the replays. And a warm welcome if this is your first time joining. This is Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers. And I'm William Craig III, a professional career coach. And I've got a clear mission for this series, and that is to help you move beyond overwhelm and into action. Fact is, people who put out resources with hundreds of AI prompts are well-meaning, but too many prompts can actually be paralyzing. So instead, I focused on just giving you one powerful, practical prompt each and every day. And the goal is simple: to help you run your job search or your job campaign with clarity, confidence, and strategy, using AI as your assistant, not your replacement. Look, from the very beginning, I've laid a foundation for using AI tools to save you time, to uncover hidden opportunities, and improve each and every step of your job search. And today, as always, I'm going to be building on that momentum. But fear not, if you've missed any of the segments, feel free to visit my LinkedIn profile. That's William W. Craig III to watch the replays. Or, even better, go to my YouTube channel. It's called Get Up and Get a Job. There you can subscribe. You'll get notifications of when we go live. But even better still, you'll be able to get the prompts that I share immediately. All righty. So, hey, good afternoon, Daniel. Good to see you. And let's see. Let me just turn a couple of things off here. 1, 2. Great. All righty. So today, and thank you to all of the veterans out there who have served or are serving. I usually, and I say this to every veteran that I meet, thank you for doing what I was not willing to do, quite honestly. Mom said, either you're going to get a job or you're going to go into the service. Oh, well, I still had to go to school, but she said, you're going to get a job or you're going to go into the service. I said, well, let's go get that job. So the idea of folks shooting at me just didn't float my boat at all. But nonetheless, again, in all seriousness, thank you for what you've done so that I'm able to sit here and do what I do. Hey, good afternoon, John. So glad that you're here. And today, I'm going to be introducing a new tool. Alert. I've told you guys, you got to be a forever learner if you're going to progress in your career. That's, it's just where we are today. And yes, I know that there's something new coming out each and every day. And I'm not telling you, you got to know everything about everything, but I'm sharing tools with you that can certainly help you as it relates to either your job campaign, or if you are in a position and you want to move up or maybe even move out. All right. So, yes, thank you so much, John. Appreciate you echoing our sentiments today. So look, here we go. Let's go to the prompt first, and then I'll share the new tool. And okay, so we're asking ChatGPT to, using Taplio AI, Taplio AI, create a week-long LinkedIn carousel series showcasing 3 lessons from Mary's latest project. Include hook, slide titles, and call to action. So if you're not familiar with Taplio, Taplio it's actually a brilliant platform. Their entry level to the platform is $39 a month, but they have a host of free tools as well. And again, the purpose of Taplio is to really help you as it relates to your LinkedIn content, your LinkedIn sharing. If you want to grow your LinkedIn presence, Taplio is an excellent tool. In fact, let's show you, and I'm going to put this link in the chat for you. So these are the free tools, and let me just go ahead and copy that. These are the free tools that Taplio provides. So just take a look at this. This is in their toolbox. So the first one is a LinkedIn engagement rate guide and calculator. With this simple guide and tool, you can calculate your LinkedIn engagement rate. This tool is perfect for your post or article and completely free. If you want to do all of that automated, check out our LinkedIn analytics tool. Next, LinkedIn headline generator. Not sure how to promote yourself in the best way? Now, while I work with my private clients, and I certainly help them with regards to what I feel is the best way, hey, if you're on your own, take a look at this. A LinkedIn headline generator using AI to generate highly engaging LinkedIn headlines to get more profile visits. Could you use a few more profile visits? Get personalized LinkedIn posts. This is where people struggle. I shared some information last week that Buffer did a story. They didn't do a story. They did a survey, and they did the science, and then they shared it in a post. And what it showed that if you want to get, it's something like 17,000 times more engagement with your LinkedIn posts, you need to post 11 times a week. I'm going to let that land because somebody just passed out. Okay. 11 times a week. Well, that's a lot, William. Well, I agree. And we mix it up. We have videos, we have posts with text, we have posts with images, we've got polls. And so again, there's an amalgam of effort that needs to go into this. But wait, there's more, because after this, we're going to show you something else that's going to help you with actually making that happen. So it says, drop your LinkedIn profile and we'll turn it into ready to use posts in seconds so you can start growing today. Again, for free. All of these are free tools within this platform. So if they're giving away this much stuff for free, you have to know that if you pay at least at the entry level, the $39, you're going to get even more. Here's a LinkedIn summary. Well, we call it the About section now. They changed that name years ago to the About section, but it's a About section generator. Generate a catchy, attractive LinkedIn About section, there you go, for free using AI. Grow your LinkedIn carousels. I'm excited. Grow your LinkedIn. Here we go. Generate carousels for LinkedIn. Generate carousel posts in a matter of minutes with our easy to use AI powered carousel editor. And that's what we're going to be using ChatGPT for, to actually create the information that would then feed into Taplio to create carousels. Why carousels, William? So glad you asked, because carousels is one of those things that the LinkedIn algorithms will bless you for. Okay, they're going to move your stuff along for carousels. LinkedIn Post Booster. Sounds like something I'd have to pay for in other platforms. Well, here we go. Improve your LinkedIn posts with Taplio's powerful AI. Format your posts for readability and improve your posts for maximum viral potential. LinkedIn profile feedback. Use the power of AI to generate optimization suggestions for your LinkedIn profile. How much? For free. LinkedIn text formatter. Here's a tool that allows you to use the bold, the italicized feature, and professional post styling. Format your LinkedIn posts with bold, strike through, italic text styles, and more. Let's see, LinkedIn Video Downloader. Download any LinkedIn video in 3 easy steps with Taplio. Now you can, dare I say it, take videos that you find on LinkedIn and repurpose it for yourself. I didn't say it, they did. Viral post generator, use AI to write the perfect LinkedIn post. And then finally, top LinkedIn trends. Get a quick sense of what's trending on LinkedIn Check them while they're still hot. All of these tools are FREE free through this tool called Taplio. Alrighty, so let's go back over here to our prompt. And before I forget, I want to put this into your comments so that you can get this right now. Alrighty, and let's see here. John says, wow, that is a lot. Question, please. In this context, is a comment considered to have comparable impact as a post? No, it does not. So, and here's the thing about that, and thanks for asking, John. Here's the thing about that. When I'm working with a client, one of the first things that we do is we go to the activity section in their profile. And I show them, I click the see all activity, and I show them, here's what people see as it relates to your activity. And what comes up in most cases is all of these comments. Hey, congratulations, that's great. Hey, thanks so much. Wow, that's fantastic. The question is, how do those comments help show you as a subject matter expert? How do those comments make someone who's looking at your profile and spending just a short period of time to determine if they want to work with you, how does that help them make that decision? I could go on, but you already see where I'm going with this. Those don't help. So what we have to do is we have to use our activity wisely. And again, this is what I've been helping you to do. We are now in week 21, more than 100 episodes into this. And if you've just joined or recently joined, go back through, watch some of those, download them, save them, do whatever you need to do. But there's gold in them Thar Hills. Okay. All righty. So let's go ahead and take a look at what ChatGPT is going to come up with for us today using our prompt. And here we go. All righty. Here's a Taplio Ready LinkedIn Carousel series, 7 posts for 1 week, built around Mary's latest project, designed for engagement, storytelling, and shareability. Each day follows Taplio's preferred structure: hook, value slides, and call to action. You can upload these as carousel posts with visuals for each slide. Taplio will auto-suggest layouts once you paste the copy. Did you hear what that said? Paste the copy. Can it be simpler than that? Well, I guess it could if you paid somebody to do all this for you. Well, here we go. So the series theme, 3 lessons from my latest project that changed the way I work. And what would your theme be? 3 lessons from my latest project that what? 3 lessons from working with my last 3 clients that work. Okay. All right. Day 1, carousel number 1, the setup. Every project teaches you something, but this one changed everything. How's that for a hook? Make you want to find out a little bit more? So you got slide titles. You got your title slide, which we already read. The problem: we started behind schedule, short on resources, and high on pressure. Turning point: then I realized challenges reveal systems that no longer serve. Lesson preview: here's what I learned about focus, feedback, and follow through. And then the call to action: stay tuned. Tomorrow I'll unpack lesson 1, focus beats frenzy. I love it. That's a great teaser introduction to your series, if you will, your carousel series for the week. And it's through these kinds of things that you position yourself, once again, as a subject matter expert on LinkedIn. You're able to engage with people based on the content that you are promoting because they see you know what you're talking about. Some of them might reach out to you for advice. Some of them might reach out to you to say, hey, could you work with us? Some of them might reach out to you and say, hey, I've got a job. All right. Let's take a look at day 2, carousel number 2. Focus beats frenzy. When everything feels urgent, focus becomes your secret weapon. Our team was juggling 14 priorities. No one knew which mattered most. We hit pause, ranked impact over effort, and cut our list to 5. Result: cycle time dropped 40%, Morale soared. Call to action. Which task could you drop today to make space for real progress? Gets folks thinking, gets folks engaged. Number 3, day 3. Feedback is a gift, not a gut punch. Oh my goodness, I love that. I'm going to use that one. Okay, feedback stings until you see it as free consulting. Alrighty, feedback is a gift. We opened weekly 15-minute pulse checks with stakeholders. Early input stopped rework and built trust fast. Now our debriefs feel more like celebrations than postmortems. Dun, 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 dun. And then the call to action. Who could you invite into your next feedback loop? So instead of dreading the feedback, being on pins and needles to say, oh my goodness, I wonder what they're going to think. You want to know, wow, I need to know what they think so that we can adjust. We can make the flow differently. We can put this in, we can take that out. All right, don't get me excited here. I'll get distracted. Day 4, follow through builds credibility. And here's the hook. Ideas inspire, execution earns respect. You know, and I'm gonna wag my own tail here for a minute. My mom said, she used to say it's a poor dog that won't wag his own tail. But here's the deal. I had an idea about creating a series to help people in their job campaign, their job search, however you want to call it, based on the fact that I had people sending me these long sheets with hundreds of prompts. And honestly, I never got back to most of them. And I said, well, you know, what people really need is just one prompt that they could work on that one day and put it into action. And then, wow, what if I came up with daily prompts for people who are looking for work? And boom, an idea was born. But wait, there's more. Execution earns respect. I have had so many people reach out to me, and YouTube has reached out to me to tell me how many of you have subscribed and downloaded my material, have viewed, and that's respect, because you wouldn't take your time out, especially those who are joining me. Some of you have been joining me every day since week 1, and I really appreciate that. But again, ideas inspire, execution earns respect. So the follow through builds credibility. We tracked every promise, big or small, in one visible dashboard. We taught you how to use dashboards a few weeks ago. That transparency turned accountability into a shared win. Our client called it the most reliable project team we've ever had. The call to action: what's one commitment you'll publicly track this week? And I tell you, I've been tracking. I've got to work on getting some new thumbnails. But, and let me say this about that. It's been a learning process. If you go and look at like the first week of these, and I almost want to tell you, don't go look at the first week. I had some blunders. I had some oopsies. Lighting was different, and a few things. I had to learn the platform because I didn't spend a lot of time or coaching learning about how to use the platform that I'm using. I just dove in. I watched a couple of YouTube videos, but I dove in and I made the commitment, and I learned as I went. And now, man, you know, I've learned how to master this thing and do, and there's still more to learn. Don't get me wrong. I haven't mastered it to the point that I know how to do everything, but I've mastered it to the point where the flow is there. And anyway, I want you to take that to heart. That's why I shared this with you, because so many of you are waiting for perfection. So many of you won't do anything until it's perfect. And guess what? It'll never happen, because I used to work for a store called Successories. I was store manager in the Georgetown Park Mall, upscale mall in Georgetown, Washington, D.C. We were number 3 store in the chain. And we had a button and a poster and a lot of things that said, do it right the first time. And while it sounds cool, the truth is there's hardly anything that we do right the first time. Think about it. First time you tried to walk. How many of you, your parents said, you know, Johnny, you know, Jane, when you got up, one day you just got up and started walking and you've been walking ever since? No, I'd be willing to put $5 down that the story goes like, you You took a step and then you fell. And you took another step and then you fell. And that's probably how it goes for most of us in life when we're trying something new. You take a step and you fall. But it's okay, because in this case, you learn. You don't lose anything, you learn. All righty. Let's see here. Day 5. Missed a lesson? Here's the 60-second recap. 3 lessons that shifted our team. 1, focus beats frenzy. 2, feedback is a gift. And 3, follow through builds credibility. Which lesson hits home for you? Drop your favorite below. Again, getting that engagement. Now we got some bonuses here. Carousel number 6, behind the scenes. People love results, but the process is where growth happens. Behind the scenes, what didn't make the slides? Oh my goodness. We face budget freezes, burnout, and tech hiccups. But just what I'm talking about, the stuff that didn't work. But we also discovered grit, humor, and hidden leadership. How cool is that? Every setback sharpened our systems, as with me. And then the call to action, want a template for our project tracker? Comment tracker, and I'll direct mail it to you. Oh my goodness. Day 7, the call to action finale. The hook here is every great project ends with a choice. Repeat the pattern or raise the bar. So here we go. Ready to apply these lessons? Focus on what matters. Welcome feedback early. Finish what you start. And the call to action, follow me for more behind the scenes lessons on leadership, process, and growth. And here we go. So now you're introducing them to a series. It may not be a series of carousels, but a series of posts that include videos, that include articles. And again, getting to that 11 posts per week using our new free tool. And ChatGPT, of course, as usual, offers up. Would you like me to add suggested visuals and color palette cues so each carousel has matching Taplio-friendly design guidance? That would make this a complete creative brief for her content designer. And so I'm going to give it a thumbs up. We go ahead and get the link to share with you all. And again, I hope you all are seeing the benefit of what I am sharing with you. Once again, it's a new tool, and yes, you got to learn it, but you can. And the neat thing is they give you so much free, so many free options that, I mean, really, come on. All right, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's see here. We got a couple of comments. So let's see. That was. Thank you, William, for addressing my question. Makes complete sense. Comment to move the conversation forward. You're welcome. Never heard of this tool. Hey, Lisa Carroll. Lisa, let me let me share what my mom told me. I think I was 18 or 19 years old, standing in her kitchen, and so we were having a conversation about what I don't remember, but this part of the conversation I don't think I'll ever forget. And she said what she said, and I said, wow, I didn't know that. And she looked at me with a straight face and said, William, what you don't know, we could build a whole other world with a staircase. I never forgot that, because as I walked away, it's like, she just cut me. But no, she just deposited something in me that helped me to keep my mind open for the rest of my life. With what you don't know, we could build a whole other world with a staircase. And that's what I want you all to understand. There's Taplio has been around for a while. It's not one of the most touted of the programs out there, but at the end of the day, I showed you all of the free things. I didn't even go into what you get with the paid features. I just showed you the 7 or 8 or 9 free things that you can get, that you can do and use it to make you a LinkedIn superstar. If you've been struggling to really make it on LinkedIn, if you feel like you don't have time to do the posting, if you're like, I don't know who to connect with or how to be seen as that subject matter expert, first of all, you can work with me. But second of all, you can use Taplio to get yourself started and get yourself out there. Let's see here. John says, thank you so much, William. I'm learning in every one of these sessions. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Progress over perfection. Love it. Daniel, this is a fantastic find to generate views. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, listen, that's all I got for you today. But again, just from your comments, I know that I brought value. So thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Wow. Middle of the week, hump day. But I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern, and we're going to do it all over again in a different way. Until then, stay safe in all you do. God bless everybody.
Wow, that was fantastic. I haven't been this excited to learn about something since I left basketball. Anyway, Mr. Craig did another great job of sharing an AI prompt that anyone can use in their job search. Be sure to join him every day, Monday through Friday at noon Eastern, on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. You can watch the replays there as well. And while you're at it, share this information with someone you know who wants or needs a new job. I've got to run. My team needs me. But keep up the great work, Mr. Craig. You're providing a great service for the community. I'm going to tell all of my players about daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III.